So, some might be wondering what's going on today on Saturday, November 28th, 2020. And hope you good folks on the tube all had a happy Thanksgiving. Well, I'm here to give you an update on the Westin Automotive 58-31175. And, well, what I have to convey to you is not such great news. Now, I pointed out the issues I had with this bumper in the previous video, namely the fitment issues. All the other issues were just dimensional issues that I could have learned to live with. But then there was the fitment issues that at first I was willing to give a pass until I ran into the problem of the bumper keeps falling out of adjustment. So far it's only done it twice, but nevertheless it's doing it. The numb nuts at Westin Automotive don't even supply a lock washer, so I had to readjust the bumper myself twice, use the Loctite, and then torque the nuts to a slightly higher torque. They called for 60. I ended up putting 70. It has stayed so far, but the bumper will still rumble on the freeway. So I let my Line-X guy do all the talking. He managed to get a hold of Westin Automotive directly, or one of the representatives. Their first excuse for not doing anything to help us with the issue is, well, we coded it. Even though the coding has nothing to do with the problem here, did nothing to cause the problem, it doesn't change the fact that it was shaped wrong and it's not fitting my vehicle correctly. Then they go on to say, well, normal people don't usually buy these bumpers. These bumpers are usually used by the Border Patrol, and they go on trucks that have already been heavily modified. Oh, really? Because I'll put the link to this thing on their official website. There's nothing about it. As you recall, I complained about how far out the bumper comes. Again, I could have learned to live with it if it didn't have any of the other issues that it was having. So their explanation for that is, well, that's so you can put a winch on there if you wish to do so. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I wish they could have explained that a little better on their website. So yes, you can actually cut out that honeycomb if you want to and put a winch there. Back to the other issue with the fender wells. And this here, and I'll tell you what they recommended for this. They're once again harking back to the whole, well, this is used for heavily modified trucks, even though the website says it's supposed to be a bolt-on. Never said anything about this. And the thing that really ticked me off and is pushing me to get rid of this thing now, they're saying, oh, just use panhead screws. Okay, look at the gap here. I couldn't do that, even if I wanted to. And no, I'm not going to do any ghetto repairs here, okay? We're not talking about some piece of Chinese crap from eBay for 400 bucks. We are talking about an almost $2,000 bumper here. You know, shipping, taxes, and price of the bumper. And they seriously just recommended that. No. Bull. So, this is how they're going to stand behind their product. Looks like when you call them out on it, they're just going to just give you excuses. But don't worry, I'm still going to get my money back somehow. But just wanted to let that be a warning to everyone else out there. Don't get Westin Automotive. Their products will not fit right, and if you dare to point them out, they will find whatever excuse they can not to stand behind their product. So, and it's very unfortunate because I was looking forward to having a bumper like this for such a long time. I know in previous videos I mentioned my fiasco with Ranch Hand and their side steps. I thought I was dodging a bullet by not going with Ranch Hand. Only to be faced with this. And the other real bummer about all this is I'm without protection again because, as I pointed out in my previous video, the deers have become a real problem in my area. And I wanted some kind of protection here. So that's what drove me to make this video. Not the video I wanted to make, but I had to put that information out there. And just buyer beware. But I will be making future videos to show what my future plans are after I get rid of this bumper. And with the magic of editing, there are some important afterthoughts I want to add here. The biggest one being, I'm not looking for all of my money back. You know, obviously, I wasn't required to do this Line-X coding. I wasn't asked to do that. I'm not looking for that back. And usually when you prove to a company that something was wrong on their end with their product, they usually eat the freight costs. I'm not even looking for them to eat that. I'm just looking to get back for what I paid for the bumper plus tax. That's all I want. That's all I'm looking for. And, I'm just trying to be reasonable on my end here. And I just want to put that out there, especially because I don't know how high up the food chain those representatives were at Westin Automotive. So just in case someone higher up from the company happens to be seeing this video or the other one I made, I really just wanted to put that out there. And if anyone from Westin wants to reach out to me and try to do something about the problem here, I'm all open for it. I'm all for it. So I wanted to put that out there. And the other thing I wanted to share was holding the PDF. Now, I'm having issues with the PDF, but this camera is a good enough quality that I can shoot the camera right at the screen and show you all the things they're saying and prove what I'm saying, that they said nothing about what the representatives were saying to my Linux guy. Here it is. Okay, wrong again. I'm not going to fire the camera at the screen because, courtesy of my brother, I had the means to do this voiceover and show the actual screenshot of what's being shown. So you can see it cycling through the various pictures. But let's see some of the selling points here. Protects vehicle against damage from wildlife and road debris. Yeah, that's good. That's why I bought the thing. Provides added safety to the driver and vehicle. Yes, I know. That's why I bought it. Heavy-duty diamond plate steel. Constructed of Schedule 40 steel pipe. Actually, many people do this, including Ranch Hand. Honeycomb mesh protects grill. Yes, another awesome selling point. That is why I bought this one, or thought this would be the one. Heavy-duty 2 3/4 wide upright rubber strips. Yes, you've got to push trees out of the way and stuff. Headlight protection tubes. 1.5 inch. 2-inch tube, full wraparound rings tie into bumper. Metal mesh screens allow maximum airflow to intercooler or radiator area. Removable mesh screen for adaptive cruise control. Late Ford model only. Wait, I'm specifically focused on the 58-31175, so why are they mentioning Ford? And right there, I kind of suspect maybe that they just started with a base and then they build it around the vehicle. I don't know. I haven't actually talked to the engineers, but I find it very interesting that they're mentioning Ford and Chevy. Has provision for factory parking sensors. Yes, that is true. It's good to know to do that. 2 heavy-duty 9,500 pounds Bow shackle mounts. 15/16 inch diameter shackle mount hole. Compatible factory fog lamp or LED post mount lights. Custom die-cast riveted logo badge. That was pretty cool, and even cooler how my Linux guy was able to get the rivets out, line next to the bumper first, and then reattach it. Hardware mounting brackets included. Bolt-on installation, no drilling required. I don't see anything here about that this was only for law enforcement and border patrol, or that the vehicle has to be modified first. It says it right here. Bolt-on installation. Nothing else. Nothing that you're going to have to re-engineer. And I looked at some other products on their website. You see where I'm waving my mouse around. The install instructions would be right here. They don't have it here. And it's temporarily out of stock. I wonder why. Oh, but here's a close-up of the hardware. Yep, confirming that the numbnuts didn't even send any lock washers. I don't know why that is. So, this was all a lie here as far as I'm concerned. So, I'm just basing off what the reps told me versus what, and I don't know why this stupid website's not going back. Here we go. Yeah, even their website doesn't work right. So, so I'm looking at what the reps told my Linux guy. There's nothing in here about that. And, for California residents, Prop 65. Thank God for Prop 65, because I didn't realize how cancerous a bumper could be. But still, nothing in here about the vehicle having to be modified. Nothing of the sort. So, that's all I got for you here. Again, this isn't the video I wanted to make, but I just had to expose this. I had to point this out.